Okay, I'm here. Almost ready to go. Got to figure out what's going on with this camera here real quick. So let me see if I can get this camera to turn on. Looks like we're going to get it to turn on. So it burns battery as it goes along, so if you don't have it charged when you start, then it isn't much going to like to keep battery as it goes on. So let's see. Oh, wrong way. Let's see here. Alright, there's a good start. That's not what I'm trying to do there. There we go. Let's see if this works. Let's see. Nope, it's running on USB only. So let's see here. Let me try to get the Wi-Fi working. Okay, we're connected to Wi-Fi. See if I can get my camera to work. It does have a, that's a display capture. Stop that. Droid cam, here it is. And it's got the wrong Wi-Fi address in it. Well, I can change that real quickly. Let's see if we can get this baby working. Hot damn, what do you know? Okay. There we go. How easy was that? So, it's charged, it's ready to go. If it stops this time, that's because the charge ran out. And if the charge runs out, I can't do anything about it. I've got it hooked up to my charging cord. There's the roll we're going to open, 1951S. 1951S, here it is, and we're going to get it out of there. Okay, let me make sure. We do have 50 coins. Okay. All in order, ready to go. Coin number 1, Paul Hampton. Coin number 1 for Paul. Let's see what coin number 1 has on it. If anything, it's a little dull. This first coin has toned down. Expect that with a roll like this. It's got a little skin flake on the end of it there. Could do a little bit of biological science experimentation if we wanted to, but we're going to move on and keep looking at coins. Okay, make sure that droid can keeps working. And, well, we've done coin number 1 here for Paul Hampton. So here pretty soon we're going to move on to coin number 2. Hey, there's Richard. Good morning, sir. Coin number 2 for DC. DC this time. What do we got? Nice bright shiny 51S for DC. Not seeing any doubling on this one. See what we have on the reverse. Bunch of die cracks. 51S is it's a non-entity for double die reverses that we know of. We'll pop through the first 10 coins here, take a look on the reverse for any doubling, but I'm going to blow up a lot of time checking for double die reverses on these. There we go. For Sissy, third coin out. Pretty late die state this one is. On the obverse anyway. A little bit of a spotty reverse. I can't charge you for that one, Sissy. I just can't do it. Let me get my tablet out here. And I will write down... What? This phone just keeps making noise. Won't you shut up? Let's see. 662. Sissy at coin number 3. Okay, so we have something coming up. I've been wondering about this. I am not a superstitious kind of person. I'm not a numerology kind of person, anything like that. So it doesn't and wouldn't and never would bother me. But I'm wondering if it would offend other people here or bother other people here that we have a reveal coming up this coming week that will be reveal number 666. It is what it is. 666 different reveal done on this channel. But if it behooves certain people in this crowd for me to skip number 666 and have like a 665B or something like that, we can do it that way. Hello, Paula. Good morning to you. It's actually afternoon here, but it is indeed a happy Sunday. Here's coin number 4. Got nothing on coin number 4. Hello, Sissy. Good morning. I know you're out west somewhere. Wow, would you look at these markers, man? We've got markers all over these things. But some of these do not appear to be die varieties. Just big die scratches. So my question was, Sissy does buy a piece of candy when her total is $6.66. Just to keep from having a $6.66 total. Okay. So that's 2 people so far have responded that it's not necessarily 100% in the preferable range, but it wouldn't kill them. Look at this reverse. Look at a reverse once in a while, you know, just to keep us in practice. Take a look at another coin. See what it may be. Alright, that one is normal. Let's take a look at coin number 7 now. This one for Taco John. And, wow. Well, I'm pretty sure this is an RPM. I'm also pretty sure it's worn almost beyond any ability to identify it. But man, that sure is big and bubulous. Bubulous. I don't know. We'll hold it out. We'll try. We'll try to figure out what this is. Got a bunch of die cracks on it. The die wear is just almost beyond what we would be able to identify, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see what we can find. Reverse side. See if we have anything on the reverse side that's going to help us out, like another double die, perhaps, maybe. No double die there. I have never been a numbers person. It's never been something that's worried or bothered me. I get 13 of something, no big deal. Friday the 13th doesn't bother me. Here's another one from that same die. Same die pair. Same die cracks. Another coin. This one's going to Coins and Ghouls. Well, there's got to be some way of being able to identify what this is for sure. So given what the crowd has said so far, what little... There's one for Mickey. Nice of you to show up, good sir. Let's see, and this is not one of those. Similar, but not the same thing. Different die crack on the head. Okay, so what we will do is we will remark that number to a different number, just to stay away from the numerology issues. This is another one of that same die again. I'm thinking this is possibly an RPM, but we're gonna have to dig to find out for sure. Your birthday is on Friday the 13th, next Friday. Well, my best thing I could do is say happy birthday. Your birthday being on the 13th, you're used to it being on Friday the 13th. Have you ever noticed any difference on your Friday the 13th birthdays than your Thursday or Wednesday or Tuesday the 13th birthdays? Now, everybody prefers their birthday be on Saturday, because then they've already got the day off work. Everybody else is already out doing their weekender things. This one is a nothing. Nice early die state coin, but other than that, nothing. That LDS coin is number 18. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I was getting them out for a reason. Now I know why. I don't know if maybe this... No, that's not one of them. I don't think this is one of them. They're always good. 13 is your lucky number. Well, that's cool. At least somebody who embraces the idea, right? Stonecutter. Nope. Another nope. Earlier die state, really nice markers, but they're not marking anything. Normal coin. We got number 13, number 15. I said it was number 14. I'm sorry. Number 15 is up next. Number 15 goes to Ant. And there's another one of them. Right there. Big old humpy looking thing. Good thing we're going to be able to get photos of this in there, because this is going to be able to tell us what the very late die state version of this looks like. This will be pretty much the last stage. Stage and state, one more time, folks. One more time. I had somebody ask me about that yesterday. Die stage versus die state. Die state tells you, the die state tells you the age of the die at the time it struck a coin. And you can tell die state by... That's another one of those. So it's going to be a nothing. This was a roll ender here. Die state is going to tell you whether a coin is early die state, mid die state, late die state, very late die state. That's all die state is. The age of the die at the time it struck the coin by evidence of the wear on the die. So this one is very late die state. You're missing details. Missing details. Edges of lettering toward the rim are completely worn out. And there is a lot of die flow all over the design. This is one of the RPMs though. Okay, and this coin for Sissy is it's a late die state, not quite as late as the one we just looked at. Not quite as late. You've got just a little bit more definition toward the outside edges of your outer devices. Not quite as bad off. You still show a decent amount of general design. So that's a late die state there. Probably about 60% of all coins struck are late or very late die state. Now this one for Sureg, okay, this one is a late die state. It's just outside of mid die state. It's a little too grainy to call it a late mid die state, but for marker purposes, I could call this a late mid die state, LMDS. Die stage, on the other hand, stages are when you notate certain markers as they appear and develop on a die. They're independent from the die state. So your stage could be, this could be stage C, heavy die flow lines, but it would be a late mid die state coin because of the obverse. Now the reverse, you're not describing the reverse, so you don't use it in describing the die state, but this is a late die state reverse. Starting to miss design elements, missing edges, wheat lines. Now, coin number 21 for Carl. Carl. Okay, this one is going to be an early die state, early to mid die state. So it's early mid die state. The reason early mid die state doesn't have any flow lines. So these flow lines in here swimming out toward the edge of the design are showing you that there is a little bit of wear on this die. But other than that, there's nothing heavily evident on this die that shows die wear at all. It's just a slight bit of feathering on the outside edges of the lettering. And the feathering I'm talking about is this stuff right here, right up here, right along the edge where you can see a little bit of light because it's reflecting a different direction than the rim, which is dark. And that light is reflecting back just that little bit of feathering that's happening on the outside of the lettering toward the rim. So this is an early mid-die state for Carl. Happens to not be an RPM. The only RPM we're finding in this roll so far is a very late die state coin. Here's another late die state. Late die state. Nice and worn out around the edges. Now your stage can only be found by comparing to other coins of a particular die. The die state is completely independent of all other coins. There's no need to look at another coin to tell what the die state of any given coin is. There's another early die state, early to mid die state. So this is early mid die state, EMDS. EDS, early die state, is actually quite scarce. It's only about 2 or 3% of all the coins made are early die state. You get into the very early die state, that's showing no die wear at all. Those are pretty scarce. Those are less than 2% of all the coins made. There's another early mid die state here. Nice looking coin. No die variety though. Coin number 25 now. Coin number 25 for Stone Cutter. And for Stone Cutter, we don't have an RPM. Do have a pretty nice early mid die state coin. So now you can see, as I call these out to you, you can see, yep, that one sure does. Okay, I understand. I'm getting it. Now, stages. This looks like slightly worn die scratches. So I can imagine that these appeared before this mid-die state. So mid-die state will change a stage. So if these came in an early die state, that could have been stage A, and this would be stage B. Stage B, because it's now showing die wear, those scratches are still showing. The scratches make stage A, and the wear on the scratches make stage B. Sometimes we could wait until another marker shows up to go to stage B. That could easily happen too. Stages are not necessarily carved in stone. Hey, look, there's a nice RPM right there. Nice little S over S east. That one's going to go to Crispy. Nice one. First one in the roll like that. Coin number 26 right after the middle of the roll. Carl, coin number 27 now. And we got nothing. I'll go with late die state on this one. I'm starting to lose some of the definition of the edges of things, like the edge of the throat, the lips, the nose. You got late die state going on here. With very light die state, you're looking at basically missing a lot of design features, a lot of the minor design features that make up the details on a coin. You're starting to miss some of that. This is late mid die state. That was for Chubby Pop Chaser. Let's see what we have next. Coin number 29 goes to Stan. Oh, good Lord, my camera's going to quit. Yep, it can't keep a battery long enough. So that camera has to go. Okay, Stan's coin. Number 29. Nice old die crack running across the head, but otherwise, no features that we're going to keep this one out for. Okay, now I know that phone won't do me any good. Time to move on to something different. Let's see here. Alright, this one is for Crispy. And it looks like I got nothing special going on this one for Crispy. Nice little die crack there. Other than that, not much of nothing. Yeah, it gave me that you're out of battery buzz. Sissy. Up for Sissy now. Let's see, coin number 31 for Sissy. And on coin number 31. See, I've been skipping doing these broadcasts altogether because I can't get a camera to do its job anymore. And I've got one more phone I can try. And then I'm kind of dead on the whole phone idea. I need something that works like a phone camera that perhaps connects to my computer, or I don't know. I'm starting to get frustrated at all this. Farm Dog up next. Let's see what Farm Dog gets here. Oh, there's another one of those RPMs. That's the second RPM that we found in the roll. Pretty nice coin. Get what? Okay. No. It's next week. All right. Coin number 32. Coin number 33 now. Coin number 33 is going to go to Carl. Hey, Carl, coin number 33 out here. That is the RPM, although this particular example is, well, it's got a hit on the mint mark. It's very late die state. Nice hole filler, and that's about all it is. GoPro. Think I should get a I don't think GoPros work for this, though, do they? Can I make a GoPro work? Because the software that I'm using actually hooks Droid phones up to OBS, and specifically for that. I guess I could do a video capture if it's connected to the computer. That's an interesting looking hit on the die there. Different die than I'm used to seeing here. That one's for Eric. Yeah, I can't live feed using a GoPro on this because then it would I wouldn't know how to hook it up through my OBS, and it would have to be hooked up through OBS. Everything I do here has to go through the open broadcast software that I use, or it won't show on screen. Because like even my microscope, I have to have it picked up as a display capture, a screen capture, or I don't get it through my OBS and you wouldn't be able to see it. Alright, here's another one for Carl. This one is not the RPM. It's another normal coin here. A Canon EOS R100. Maybe, but that might be a little more than what I'm actually looking for. This one is for Crispy. I do need to figure something out. I need to change how things are working here. I haven't gotten there yet. $37 now. $38, Paul Hampton. Paul Hampton here, and this one is going to be a normal coin. And now you heard the other side of the coin. That'd be nice. That'd be interesting. Let's see. Another earlier one, but it's not going to help us any. This one's from Mark Thomas. Coin number 39. Now number 40. Sir Egg. I just need a phone that'll hold battery. Yep, Sir Egg gets one. It's one of the doubled mint marks here. This is RPM 1mm18, RPM number 8. That's what Eric told me. So there's another one of them. And coin number 41 now. Chubby Pop Chaser. Let's see what CPC gets. Yeah, it's a normal. And it's got hair all over it. Yeah, we're gonna credit that one. CPC 62, number 41. All right. Chubby Pop Chaser gets that one for nothing. Number 42 now. Number 42. Eric Bayer. Eric. Yeah, just another normal coin. This one's normal and it's got a hit under the mint mark. The lower side of the mint mark there. Unfortunately. 43. Stanhorn. Stanhorn. That's one of the RPMs right there. Now what I'm looking at here, just for those who don't know it, this area right here sticks out way too far to be part of a normal S. The S is about of even thickness from here all the way down to about here. And so what you're looking for is something that's got straighter edges. And this has got very curvy edges. That tells me that has to be an RPM. So there is that one. For stand, looks like we've got about 7 or 8 of these so far. Number 44, DC. GoPro does connect to OBS Studio. Well, we'll have to take a look at that, because that would be something I would be very interested in doing. 1951S here. This one is for DC. It's coin number 44. Found a number of RPMs in this, but they're all the same RPM except for, 3 examples of a different one. Small camera is not working right now because the phone to which I was tethered is out of battery power. Even though it's plugged into a charger, it still runs out of battery. So this is a faulty phone. It's a normal one for Frosty, coin number 45, now 46. It is for Paul Hampton. Paul Hampton, coin number 46 here. And this one is a normal 51S, albeit a late die state. Number 47. This one goes to Mickey. Mickey for this one. And it's an earlier die state, but still no die variety. Pretty nice looking die here, though. I think my wife has a GoPro. She gave it to me a long time ago, and it's been sitting in a closet for a long time because, well, I don't know how to use it. I don't know what to do with it. I'm not very smart. Okay, that's another normal one for Stan Horn. Number 49. Number 49 for Taco John. This one's Taco John. And another normal coin, it appears. And number 50. Last coin in the roll goes to Frosty. And Frosty, here we go. This one is... I'm going to go with not an RPM. And not doubled. So that is the end of that roll. Let's see, for RPMs. The first RPM, the very late die state one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. For the one with the nice split upper serif, we have 3 of them. And that's what we've got for this roll. So I appreciate you guys showing up. We are going to move on to the next reveal here in about 10-15 minutes. I'm going to see if I can get a different camera configuration to work. See if I can straighten this out just a little bit, maybe. But we're going to give it a try and see what happens. I'll see you guys on the flip side, reveal number 663.